Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Well, I guess you got to appreciate the aggressive approach here to start this game off. You can't knock them for trying, I guess. But we'll see how much this hurts them here in the long run.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. We'll give it to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Press here, the defense backing away. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Puts downfield, he connects with a wide open wide receiver. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. And second and goal, they hand it to him again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful two-point try. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here comes a handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, and Frank Gore, and Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they've got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And the Canes will have first and 10 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play-action fake, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open. Just has to throw it away. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Fighting off the defender. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels. And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Or it's snapped to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. That makes this a 9-point lead. Now a 2-score game. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown for the U. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. The Rebels will crank up the tempo. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move, looking deep. Makes the grab on the right side for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Ball handed off. Makes a nice move there. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Look, I realize on any play call that was properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Let's go! They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Fights back. Breaks the safety, but nothing more.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. Second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. Gets in space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run it from the gun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play callers, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Can he get there on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And a PAT is good. Puts them up 5. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt for 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. And the Rebels will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Receiver makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Well, this head coach clearly sending a message going for it this close to his own end zone. A completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They will claim the second half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He makes the catch. A successful 2-point conversion. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll give it to the back. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. Creative play design there, but it doesn't get much. They stop him from no gain.
The backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
2nd down after that previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Picks up the first, looking for more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Canes looking to cash in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring.
2-9 Philly.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Nice conservative call there by the offensive coordinator to be able to pick up that first down on 4th and 1. The quarterback had no issue at all getting to that line to get the first down and move the sticks.
The Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
3:25.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Got it.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run.
In blue.
And the call is a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense really clicking.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. And for me, as a fan, and I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, it's play action. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. This is the sixth play on the drive. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to run free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. That puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
He's got it inside the 15. And the return man steps out at the 28. Offense retakes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Trying to find some room. It's Alexander. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Hurricanes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking tackles. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Not much on that play. Brought down short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Rebels. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, it means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Extra point makes it a 9-point lead, two-score game with time bleeding away quickly. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Cade's trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Let's go.
Shotgun formation here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Catch made across the middle by the running back. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. They bring him down quickly. A short hitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out. He's got some space. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure.